all
You
his.
thought you
You
were
need to
gonna come
talk.
out
You
and
need
try
to
to expose Diamond, and you
You
didn't do
need
no
to
exposing.
talk
The shit
to
you told us didn't
Kev.
even make no
You
sense.
don't
Did none
have
of it
this
match up?
energy with
You say
Kev.
whatever you
You don't
want
have
about
this
Kev.
energy with a
That fuck you.
P3DO.
All I'm
Kev
telling
is
you
a
is the shit you
pervert that's
thought you
messed
was
with teenage
exposing. You didn't
daughters.
expose
Now
anything,
He
drop,
man.
messed
now
with people,
drop,
teenage
now drop. We
daughters.
don't know that to be true. Let's not do that, okay?
They showed the papers. Y'all never know nothing to be true. Y'all didn't understand what I showed. Y'all didn't
But when
understand
you
Kev background. Y'all understand nothing. Y'all understand what
right,
y'all
but you
want to
didn't like it
understand
when
with other
somebody
big
said that about you, drop.
creators. Y'all understand. But they showed the papers. What you mean? They showed the court records. We
Drop,
saw
didn't
the court
somebody
records.
accuse you of having an
We saw the
affair with
court
a
records.
10-year-old?
And
You
you know
think
what?
I
It didn't
believe
bother
that?
me.
Yo.
Do you
It
think I
didn't.
believe
Yeah, that's
that?
what $2 said. That's what
I didn't
$2
believe
said.
it though,
They
Drop. I didn't
showed
believe
the
it.
court records on Kev. She and everybody ass except Kev, so she need to be getting in his ass and tell him leave kids alone.
I didn't get
Drop.
that.
Why do you want me? Let me tell you something.
Yeah, they
How is it
showed the
going to
papers.
affect
They
your
showed the
life?
papers,
How is
T-Time.
it
They
going to
showed the
affect your
papers.
life if I went to Kev right now and believed everything that y'all posted on this internet about him? How is that going to affect you if I go to him and cuss him out about everything that everybody then said and I believe it was true? How is that
Okay,
going to change
let me
your life,
answer.
ma'am?
Let me answer. How's it going to change your life for me exposing some information that I wanted to expose to clear
No,
up my
baby,
name?
because I'm
How is that
clocking your
affecting your
tea. You
life?
didn't
How is
expose
that affecting
Diamond.
your
You didn't
life?
expose
She
her.
said she never
And now
talked
you
to
over
me on
here
the
trying to
back
tell
end.
T how she should have
She said
responded.
she never talked to me. I know I asked T to do
She
something
didn't say she
respectfully
never
to
talked to you
stay
on the
out of
back
it.
end. She said
Yes,
when
she
she did
did.
talk to you, it was about getting money.
She lying. She's lying. Because she could have talked to Rose. Rose was on that live that day. Rose could have explained it. The
But
man
she chose
explained
to
how you
talk to
needed a
you,
team.
Drop.
We always trying to get an understanding. She wanted me to be on her team. The man said you had to have a team on bingo. So she asked me to be on her team. I have no reason to
Like
lie,
a
man.
moderator,
I get
drop.
nothing. No, I don't know. The guy was explaining to us that to make it big on bingo, you have to have a team of people. It's not a moderator. It's some type of team. I don't know what it is. I'm still not on bingo, but you have to build a team, and from that team other people can get built off of you. When you build your team, then you allow other people to build their own teams. She asked me to be on her team, and I have no reason. I get nothing whatsoever out of this. I
So
have
could
been
her
drugged through the
asking you to be on her
streets.
team? Could her asking you to be on her team mean that she knew you had been a consistent and a loyal follower? Supporter, I mean?
Okay, but she says she didn't want anything. But this is what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. She felt differently about me than she had have people say on this app. I get drugged on this app. Oh, you just mad. You just bitter. You just wanted to be her friend. Bitch, I ain't nobody friend on this motherfucking app. I'm mad by
But drop.
myself. So the problem is allowing people to spin a narrative that's not there when she knew in her heart what it was. And instead of standing on business like a grown down near 50-year-old grandmother standing on business and say, what y'all talking about? This is not what it was. I wanted her to do this. I wanted her to do that. No, she allowed the narrative to be spun like from Barb. Oh, you wanted to sit on Diamond's lap and all that stupid ass bullshit. So don't tell me how I'm supposed to feel when somebody is standing on a lie instead of standing on the truth.
Well, drop. Can I ask you this? Could that be a way that she was protecting you? Because I heard y'all say early on that anybody who gets close to Diamond, people attack them. Maybe that was her way from protecting you. Maybe.
How was that protecting me when people were dragging me using that I was buying her friendship? If she wanted to protect me, you protect me with the truth. You don't stand on the lie and let the lie continue to spread.
Okay, that's just the
She
same
act
thing.
like,
That's the same thing people do with Rizzy. They say Rizzy buying friendship. We can't run around the app jumping in all the panels saying no, she doesn't, no, she doesn't, no, she doesn't. And I think what you want people to do, her to do, is go to everybody that say it, go tell
That's not true.
everybody and clear it up.
That's not
Okay, well,
true.
what is it what is it?
I wanted her to stand on it in her own. She has the biggest live. She don't have to go to everybody. If she said it on her own panel, the word to get across. She didn't. She wasn't truthful and upfront about how things transpired with us at all. Period. Point blank. She
Hey,
did
drop.
not. She don't have to come to your live. She has a live. She
Y'all tap the screen, please. Get to
her
100K.
panel is larger than yours. So what does she need to come to your panel for? She could say that
But
from her
drop,
own panel and clear it up.
drop. I do want to say she definitely stood up for you in a lot of different endeavors. I ain't talking about on live.
I agree.
I'm talking about in like place we been before. She definitely stood up for you, and
Stand up for me.
it
Give me
didn't
an
have
example,
nobody.
KO. Give me an example. How did she stand up for me? Give me an example.
All right, we was in Atlanta one day. Me and my wife. We was like it was a time where you and I were not at the best of footing,
But
and
I never had a
you
problem with
know
you, KO. So you might have a problem with me. Let me clarify that. I've never had a problem with you. I've always
well,
liked you.
okay,
So
okay, okay. Let me go. Let me just go ahead and say this. You and I, or me and her, like I flew my family down in our private jet down to Atlanta, and
A private
I was supposed
jet.
to. She was. She definitely. She played Portel to. You was one of her friends and this and the other, and like we had an in-depth conversation about you, and that was one of the things that's one of the reasons why we still friends today. I just want to let you know that
okay,
because
well let me say this.
she played Partel in your endeavors in my life, and that's why you and me are like sister and brother right now.
Well, let me tell you this. It serves no purpose to me if she do it with you on the back end when nobody hear it, but she doesn't even do it where I can hear, let alone the real haters can hear. Because let me tell
I
you,
don't
people
care
have
about
got.
nobody else that's listening.
Hold on,
I don't
hold on,
care
hold on.
nobody else that's in the
Let, let,
conversation.
let, let me
If
say this,
it's you and
KO.
me and we know exactly what we doing,
That's what I would
like
think.
No, no, no. KO,
like
let me get you to
like
understand this.
real talk. Can you understand this? If we have a conversation and everybody else on live, they don't understand what we talking about. It don't make
Thank y'all.
it really doesn't matter. It doesn't make no difference because we know
I
we
think
good.
I think everybody moves different. I think everybody moves differently. Sometimes some people get ahead of it, they clear it up immediately, but then they end up explaining stuff. Some people ain't clearing shit up, right? Because what's understood don't need to be explained. I know for a fact over there, even if she say, and I did hear her take up for you a couple times. I did, because that's why you still over there. She did defend you a couple times. But even when
Yeah.
she
She never
defends you,
defended me,
I
T.
did.
She did though.
T, she never
Mama, she
defended me.
did. Mama,
I've
she
heard her
Even
did.
defend you before.
hold on, KO. Even you know why the reason that she told me don't come over there. You want to know why? Because Glock got in the box and said they needed to protect Hoover, and she said, "Yeah, Drop Queen don't need to come over here and protect Hoover from what? I had no problem dealing with Hoover. Me and
But
Hoover had
see,
our
I don't
back
know
and
that
forth.
part. I'm talking
Yes,
about
that's
before
what
that.
happened.
She did defend you before that.
Protect, defend. Okay, what's give me the example?
I mean, what people were saying, even when you sent the money, like people were making it seem like she could have let people believe that you were just
That's what
balling
she
out on her.
did. That's what
She
she
no, she didn't. She
did.
said it.
No,
She
that's what she
said it was
did.
over time, and it was drops and things like that. She
That's what she
did.
did. She brought up the money. I never brought up the money.
No
She
drop, you
allowed people
did.
to
You brought
think.
up the
No,
money.
I
You
did.
brought the money up. And
You
that's
did
when
bring
y'all
up the
fell
money,
Look,
out.
drop.
That is
T,
when y'all
that's
fell
not.
out, drop.
T,
Y'all fell out when
would
you
you
tried to
mute
throw the
her?
money up in her
Okay, go
T,
face.
ahead.
would you
Go
mute
ahead.
her? I'm gonna
Let
talk
her
to you.
talk.
T, that's not what happened. She asked me in her live, "Can I show what you have spent?" I wouldn't
Because you were
even know.
saying,
No, ma'am. She was talking about how good of a supporter I was. And she said,
no,
"Can I show what I got a lie for?"
I don't remember it happening that
She
way.
exposed the cash app. She asked me in front of everybody, "Can I show what you spent?" I'm like, yeah, I didn't see why it would be a problem. My name
No,
was
one
Drop
day,
Queen, so
one day,
that's not what happened. That's way later. I have no reason to lie. If you wasn't
okay,
there
be
every
quiet. Be quiet
why
because
do you think that I
I'm
have
not
to?
in every show.
That's right. So why do you think that I have to lie about my experience? She'll tell you. She said that she showed it. The
I
woman
know
has
she
said that
showed it.
she showed it first, and it wasn't because me and her had an issue. This was way before the issue.
Okay,
She showed it.
okay.
See
So
how that is?
I can't
Everybody
say
think
that.
they know. Everybody think that they
No,
know and they
because I
don't
do
know. Even
remember
Aunt
being in the
Pearl
live and you
arguing.
saying I've spent over this amount of much
That's when
money
we fell
on
out. That's
Diamond.
when the fallout
No, 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 no,
happened.
no. No, when people were talking shit, you said I've supported Diamond, I've spent this amount of money. You said that. You said I
That's
spent this
after the
amount of money.
fallout. And that's after she already
It was
showed
while
it,
you were still in
T.
her live.
I've been in her live after the fallout. I stayed in her live and I still was dropping. I still was spending money. I can go back to my Cash App and show you the very first Cash App I sent and the very first last Cash App I sent. I was
Oh,
still
okay.
there. No,
Okay.
I did. The only time I stopped going there is when it happened when Glant got in the box and said that we have to protect Hoover, and I never went back. But before that, I was in the comments. I just wasn't in the still in the comments. I just didn't get in the box because of all the problems. So after the fallout, I was still there. And she showed the Cash App. She was the very first person to show the Cash App because I wouldn't have never done that. But after she did it, then people started attacking me about how much I spent after she showed it.
Okay.
I have no reason to lie. I promise y'all. I get nothing out of this.
But I have heard her clear it up. I have. And all I'm saying is this. We know this app. And we know had she kept clearing it up, what people would say then. You only saying that because you don't want her to stop spending her money. You only saying that because you need her money. You need her to keep breaking. We know how this app is. So once you
She never
clear
cleared
stuff
it
up,
up.
people still feel entitled to tell you what it is and what it's not. So at some point, you just feel like I'm not gonna keep on telling people nothing.
She never cleared it up. She allowed people to come like Barb. She allowed Barb on our panel to say stuff about it. Yeah, you just wanted to be Diamond friend. You did on her panel. She allowed it. So she ain't never cleared it up.
And that was
I don't
I ain't gonna lie.
feel like she never cleared it up, Drop. She was not just letting people dogpile on you. She always stated that you was one of her
You a
biggest supporters.
motherfucking lie.
She
People
didn't even
dogpiled
want
on me
she didn't
all the
even want the
time.
Drop.
What?
She didn't
Are you
even want the
serious?
fallout. Y'all didn't fall out until you sat there and tried to throw up in her face how much money you'd have spent on that panel.
That
That's
is
when the
not how we
fallout
found out.
started.
You see how people don't know what they're talking
Hold
about?
on.
That's not what
I
we
gotta
fell
say
out. Hold on,
something. I
Kale.
gotta say
Hold on,
something about that
Kale.
one.
Let me say what the.
Hold on.
Okay, go
That
ahead.
was one of the times where I definitely regret everything that went down at the time. Like I thought that was the time I should have went to a Diamond and I should have been like, hey, like that's your ace boom boom. And I never did that. But I definitely think, in hindsight, I should have went to Diamond and be like, hey, like she was probably a bigger supporter than I was.
KO, do you think nobody didn't say nothing?
Diamond, let me say this. The reason me and Diamond fell out, since everybody know everything and they be wrong, they be talking loud and be fucking wrong. You can get Bella in here right now. She'll tell you why we fell out. We fell out because they started dogpiling on me because Bella had a court case about the cash apps. And Diamond had left her phone with
No, that's not why
Petty.
they.
That's how we fell out. Just
No.
get Bella.
All
Y'all
right.
shared a lot to Bella. Bella tell you that's when the
That's
fallout
not why
began.
they got
That's
on
the
you.
first. No, that's the first fallout.
Mama. Real
Oh
talk.
my
That's not why they got
God.
on you. Like real talk.
That
That's not
was
why
the
they got
first
on you.
fallout. And then after that fallout, people started making an issue because I'll get in a box and say, oh, y'all throw me gifts. Then it went to hell from that. I know what I experienced. Y'all stop trying to tell me what I experienced. Y'all can get Bella in here. Bella will tell y'all me and Diamond fell out because of her.
It wasn't
That's why
because of
me and
her
Bella
though.
flew.
It wasn't because of her though.
Tea time, you don't remember when they had, I mean, all of that with Bella, and then they were trying to get mad at Tib too because Tib was in the box, and then Tib threw me under the bus and say, "Oh, well, drop Queen over there," and then Diamond went live, and everybody they was tagging me, telling me Diamond went live, and
Yeah.
Thibodeau ran. Okay, so that's when me and Diamond fell out. And it wasn't even me and Diamond fell out. It was the mafia causing the problem between me and Diamond talking about I'm a trader and this, and that when I felt like the conversation could have been had. That's when the fallout started. I have no reason to lie. So please,
I will
Auntie
agree.
Pearl, you don't know what you're talking about. Please just stay out of it.
Hey, drop. I will agree with you on that one. Like, it was the mafia that broke you, Diamond, Diamond Mafia, and everything up. I will say that.
Exactly. Because it wasn't Diamond, it was the mafia
But
dog
but
parlay.
I
But she
also will
controls her
say,
channel, so she
hold
allowed
on,
it.
hold on. I also will say you had a slick mouth
108?
at that
Yeah.
time, and there were
Yeah.
certain things that you were saying that were not contrary with everything that we was trying to push forward. Like we was trying to push forward movies, shows, and everything else. And it was certain things that you and
Why
I'm
you
gonna
telling
say it,
that
my
girl
dog.
business?
Hold on. I gotta say it. And my dog, Vessel. It was certain things that they were pushing forward that hindered certain things we was really trying to do in the mafia. So y'all gotta take onus to that.
I wouldn't be contrary to anything. Because let me tell you, I told y'all I was gonna be on, you know, the people who have the show, like Love After Lockup
Y'all
and
know
all
I
those
speak
different
all the
shows.
goddamn truth. If y'all
Hold
Hold
want me
on,
to
on.
speak all the
KO,
goddamn truth, I'll
KO,
let y'all
allow me
know
to finish.
everything that was
Okay,
going
so I
on at
wasn't
that time.
contrary to anything.
But you ain't supposed to be telling the private stuff.
I
KO,
ain't
allow me
trying
to
to tell
finish
all
for
the
a
private
moment.
stuff, but
KO,
I wanna
allow me.
let that shit get known.
Oh Jesus.
Lord have mercy.
Goddamn
KO,
koala. Let
No. They
somebody
told me to
else
shut up.
talk.
I be
yeah,
quiet.
KO.
I be quiet.
Thank you.
I'm gonna
KO, let me tell you this. How was I being contrary? I told y'all I had an interview with a television station, the company who does what they do, like Love After Lockup and all those shows. And I told Diamond, I have a contact. I have the direct email because I was interviewed about being on that show with me and my husband. Not Love After Lockup, but they was coming up with a new show. I don't even remember what it was. They were coming up with a new show, right? I had the direct email to this woman. I said, Diamond, I'm going to send you the email. Just make sure I had a spot on the show. So how was I being contrary? So you see how these people get up here and say stuff and they don't even know? I have the email why I emailed the lady's email contact to Diamond. So
So you were looking out
I
for
was
her too.
that, but that's what I'm saying. So what he's saying is wrong. He's saying that, oh, we fell out because I was being contrary to some of the things that they were trying to do. That's another
Yeah, I
lie
don't
that
know.
these
I don't.
people are
Yeah, I don't know
telling.
about that.
This is another
no
lie.
drop. I'm not saying you was already being contrary, but the vernacular that you were speaking at the time was contrary to everything that we was trying to or that they were trying to do. Because I have no parts of what they were trying to do. But I knew exactly what they were trying to do. And that's what I'm trying to say. What you were doing was contrary to what they were trying to do. It's just like everybody else that come against, what they were trying to do. It's like everybody that was trying to go against what Tea Time is trying to do or Minitra. Like,
Some in the comments said I was trying to
What is
use
he
Diamond to
talking
get the
about?
show. Dummy, she don't have a show. She don't have a show. I gave her a direct contact, the direct email to a television station manager. So how was I trying to use her, dummy? Y'all just dumb.
Okay, so where do we go from here?
I don't go.
Contrary.
I
So
don't.
that's what I want.
we get our own fucking show
Oh
because
my
we're
God,
looking at all
Kale.
the
KO,
Hey, we
context and
talking to
KO,
everything.
drop
I'm talking to you.
Queen
KO, KO.
respectfully.
No,
We talking to
disrespectfully,
drop.
no. Okay, yep, understood.
Drop what?
Everybody wants their name cleared. And as a Libra, I know you don't like to be lied on, and I know you want your name
Bitch.
cleared. I feel the same way, and that's all I was trying to do. To clear my name so people stop every time we getting to know me. They can't say I'm broke, they can't say I'm ugly, they can't say nobody don't want me, they can't say I don't have a mama, dad, or my kids. They can't say none of that. But the first thing they bring up is this woman, and that's what I want to stop. That's what this is about. Stop telling
But
me
you know
that I
they're gonna
want to
keep
be this
bringing it
woman
up.
friend.
Yeah,
Stop.
they're gonna keep doing it regardless.
You know they're
Even
gonna
if
keep doing
Diamond
it.
But I'm
cleared
saying
up
I'm showing
right now, tomorrow they still gonna be like, you was trying to buy it for. It's not because
But
it's
she's
truth.
not
It's just
talking
because
to
it's a
you as
dig at
well.
you. Eh? What you say?
Yeah.
But she's not talking to you.
Okay, and I wasn't talking to you. You see how that
Okay.
works?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're trying to come to a resolution here.
Yeah, I still wasn't
So
talking to
yeah.
you.
So do you feel
Okay.
like your name has been cleared?
she wouldn't stand on the truth. So how KO trying to say, oh no, she was taking up for you
Maybe y'all
behind the scenes
truths
when
are
she was talking
different.
to me. No. She know what she said. She
Perception.
called me to be on her team on Big O. That's what the call was for. She wasn't asking me, do I understand anything about Big O, because I had never been on Big O before. So my understanding was the same understanding as hers. But she knew that the one thing the man said was that you have to have a team. So she called me to be on her team. I have
So
no reason to lie.
I think the only
So
way
today, now she's trying to make it look like she didn't even do that. That lady literally said she didn't even call me for that.